Hello there and welcome back to Space Marine. It's been quite a while since the last one. I would like to say that's because I've been pretty busy, but unfortunately it is just because I am lazy. But anyway, we are here and we are going to try our standard opening gambit on Waste Refinery, which is to go to the enemy spawn and try and gun down a bunch of people capping the point. Okay, that does not look like it is going to happen this time because we are just going to get absolutely steamrolled after missing just about every single one of our shots. What a fantastic start. This is going so well. It's worth noting that the opposition is actually pretty strong here. There are a couple of Grey Knights on the other team. Not the sort of people I really want to tangle with, but by the looks of it, we are going to have to do a lot of tangling with them, as our team is kind of getting rolled right now. We are going to try our flanking route again, but first we are going to see if we can knock down anyone on the point. That's one Assault Marine, I'll take him. And okay, he must have been really badly injured already because he is also dead. We now have a free shot at trying to take point C, so we are just going to head down here. There doesn't seem to be anyone around for the moment, although I'm pretty certain we will have to deal with the enemy respawn wave in a minute. Speaking of which, here comes that tactical that we just killed, so we are going to head out and meet him. With any luck, he won't expect us to be quite so aggressive, and indeed we are able to take him straight down with a single shot. There is another assault coming down from behind, and we have him blinded, and we're really in a bit of trouble right now because the enemy reinforcements are starting to flood in. It is time to just run. Let's just try and back off. We are heading right towards the enemy spawn though, so perhaps this is not the best idea. My gosh, if someone spawns right now, I am literally a free kill for them. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we got lucky there. He came from above rather than coming from underneath, because he would have just killed us. And again, my shooting is absolutely awful, but we are able to kill off that guy with his back to us. Well, we're here. I guess we may as well stick around to complete this capture and just give our team a little bit of a hand. Let's just kill off this assault while we're here, and then just pull back a little bit and try and get in a better firing position. Okay, there's another assault here we can finish off. So, time to press on again to C once more. Staying on B as a tactical is pretty much suicide because everyone does love to just fire charge shots from plasma cannons and the like into it. Unless you're an assault marine, you will end up dying. Okay, I don't know what is going on here. I am certain I hit that guy at least 5 times, which is kind of why I just evaded to the side, thinking that he was dead. But, you know, guess not. We are doing okay right now. We have got a few kills under our belt, and we are holding down 2 points to the enemy's 1. Already kind of exceeding my own expectations for this round. Although there is a sneaky someone hanging around on A, and we cannot have that. So let's put a blind nade in there, and it doesn't look like he's going to stick around, which is unfortunate because he did manage to get the decap before we could force him off. That said, there is an assault marine directly behind us, so we're going to try and help out our teammate against him, and a tactical, who we are just going to completely miss, and then completely miss again. Oh no, what am I shooting at right now? Oh no, no one can know that I just completely failed that badly. Let's complain about the host. No one needs to know that I suck at this game. Plus, in the time it took for me to get myself killed, our team is now being spawn camped. There are grenades flying in, and we are just about going to get almost killed by that one. That was kind of lucky. Let's see if we can get an angle on someone on A, though. Okay, here's someone who we can just take out with a couple of headshots. So let's head down and make sure this point is completely clear for our team to move forward and capture. We've earned ourselves a little bit of a breather by knocking those guys down. Our team is just fighting on the point over there. I'm a little bit paranoid of assault marines, though. The sound of them is spooking me. Okay, we'll just take that guy out. He's a nice free kill. Although we do now have company from behind, we can finish off the capture first, though, and we are just getting shot down by a bolter, so let's just get under cover and see if we can get an angle on him. Okay, there's another grenade behind, and there's an assault marine who is just going to slash in the completely wrong direction and kill us anyway, because that is a fun thing for assault marines to do. This really is turning into a complete spawn camp. We are actually having a really tough time getting out of our spawn right now. We really do need to try and clear out A. There's a tactical who we can miss mostly, but eventually get the kill on him anyway. And there's another one here who we can just steal from someone else, so that is fine, picking ourselves up another couple of kills. Not sure where this assault marine has gone for the moment. Completely lost track of him. He might have cleared off. Oh no, never mind, there he is. Okay, he is now dead. But now a tactical marine has just completely popped out of nowhere and tried to shoulder charge and melt a gun. Not usually a good idea, so he is going to die as well. Now we've cleared out that lot, maybe we can finally get a solid grip on our home point and start making attacks on the other points. Although it does look like our teammates have done a pretty good job on B getting the decap, so we are just going to move around and give them some covering fire and, if necessary, move on to the point itself. Like I said, this is usually suicide, but in the circumstances I think it is probably the best course of action. Grenades and assaults are raining down on us, but we should be able to hold it down. Our teammate is able to finish off that guy that we shot, and we do have the capture. It is time to absolutely leg it before we get blown up. Okay, never mind, there is an assault marine just going to come straight down on us, and he is going to take absolutely no damage from the melter and kill us somehow. This time I think we are justified to have a little moan about that, because that was just silly. He had about 3 or 4 melter shots. I think it was 3 and maybe a bolt pistol hit. Anyway, can't dwell on that for too long because we are once again losing our home point. This guy is smart though, he knows that I'm coming. He's decided to back off. We are going to give chase though and manage to track him down as he tries to kill off our teammate. We could head back to our home point, but given the circumstances I'm not sure that is the best idea because there are enemies starting to attack B, and I would really quite like to get an attack going on C. This assault marine needs to be dealt with because he is getting a flank on our friend, so we can kill him off, and there are more coming in, including this guy. Okay, he seems to be just as resilient as his friend, and he's going to kill us as well. What is going on with assaults today? That's twice. I don't know if it was the same guy. I don't even think it was. Maybe it is a dodgy host. Maybe I was just completely justified when I first moaned about it before. What about you, assault marine? Do you take damage? Let's see. Yeah, he takes damage, although he is going to explode on us if we get too close, which is not something I'm keen on. Instead, we are just going to move and see if we can kill off this guy on B, which we can. Anyone else around? Not for the moment. May as well drop down and see if we can kill off this guy. It's a grenade, be careful of that. Okay, he has a melter as well, but we can kill him before he can even get a shot off. Now we are completely free to move up and attack C. There are a couple of enemies around, but we are just going to sword right into the centre and see if we can deal with them. This assault marine is going to die, but not to us. And it does look like we are clear to get the decap. We're starting to get a little bit of a control over the game once again. This assault marine up there is pretty annoying if we don't kill him, and we are able to take him out. Much better shooting there. And we do have quite a few teammates with us, so it does look like we are going to get the full capture. Once again, we are going to try and play an aggressive defence and go out to meet this guy before he can start doing any damage from afar. May have overextended a bit there though, so it is time to just pull back a little bit and get to a position where we can actually defend the point. Although we are losing our grip on the other 2 points, so maybe it would be best for us to head around there and see if we can take one of those. B is looking very open right now, so maybe we can sneak in there and get something done. Don't see anyone around for the moment, although I'm quite certain that won't last. Yep, there comes a grenade, and here comes an assault marine by the looks of it. We can get the charge off him as he lands, and he is just going to completely ignore the melter shot and hack us down. It's this guy! I don't know if that was the same guy all 3 times, but I'm certain he was one of the guys who lag killed us before. Not happy with that. Not happy at all. To make matters worse, it does look like enemy reinforcements have arrived on B, and my shooting is still not quite on form today, so that guy is going to escape. Instead, we are going to have to move in and try and contest the capture, because if they manage to cap it, then it's really not going to be good for the team. We're kind of hurt right now, but let's go in anyway. We are able to kill off that guy, and there's a heavy bolter down there who we can scope in and knock down with 3 headshots, or not? Are you kidding? Ah, three clean headshots there, I'm certain of it. No way are you having that. Seem to be spending an uncomfortable amount of time in the spawn room this match. Let's try and cut down on our deaths a little, but we have to do what we have to do to win the round, right? Fortunately for us, our team was able to stop them from capturing B completely, although there's an assault marine there, and we've just been completely flanked by a melter. Run, run, run. Okay, maybe we're okay here. Never mind, that was really not clever, trying to turn and shoot him when I was 1 hit from death. Back to square one. Let's see if we can actually try and stay alive for more than 10 seconds this time. There's another enemy on B. We can hit him, and we are actually going to try and shoot him straight through this wall. It's a little known fact that you can actually shoot through that with the Stalker Bolter, although it does do half damage, so you'll end up having to use your entire magazine to kill 1 tactical. Heavy bolter up there is not going to last long, so let's put a blind nade in on B and just rush in there and see if we can take it. Okay, we've got an assault marine behind us and a tactical on the point, both of whom are dead. Let's try and keep an eye on the point though in case someone spawns. And indeed they do, for some reason not in the centre, and I can't help but feel like my melter's been swapped out for a hairdryer by someone this match. As if the bolt pistol is actually going to work for us this time. This guy's already hurt, so shouldn't be too difficult to take out, and indeed we can. We nearly got the capture, but we're taking fire from that balcony and probably dead, never mind. Okay, we are super, super low. To be honest, it is not looking good for our team right now. We are really struggling to hold on to more than 1 point at a time, and that is exactly what we need to do if we want to win. Ha! Finally managed to get someone through that wall. Good news is, though, that we have managed to get a decap on the enemy's home point, so if we can just hold down this one and our home, then we have a good chance. Maybe? I don't know. It's not looking great, but we do have a lot of teammates here, although there are only 2 minutes left in the game. With the amount of hours I have in Space Marine, I really should know when it's actually possible to win and how much the scores actually go up by, because right now I don't actually know if we hold both of these points and the enemy only holds their home, if we actually will win, or if the time will run out before then. Okay, there's another assault coming in, and this time we are going to be lucky enough to kill him, and unfortunately we are going to get finished off immediately. And to make matters worse, we have lost B, which is going to be a real problem if we do actually want to win, because there are just about a minute and a half left, which means we're going to have to pull out some insane heroics if we are actually going to emerge victorious from this. We may as well move back to B and see if we can hold down a capture here, but we are going to have to head over to the enemy's home point and decap that if we want to have any chance. It's really not looking good, but we have to try. This Assault Marine is not going to die somehow, not sure how, but this one will instead, and we don't have the time to deal with his friends, so we're just going to go straight over to C, and if we can decap that, then maybe we have a chance. Indeed, we have decapped it, but at the same time our team has not managed to hold on to B point, which is going to be a real problem, and we can only do the best that we can to try and hold this. We can take out him as well, and maybe just hold down the actual capture. A minute on the clock, and if we die here, then it is pretty much game over, even if it isn't already. Grenades coming in, enemies all around. Let's see if we can take out this one, and we'll turn to engage this Assault Marine, so he's dead as well. We've been flanked though, and we are just about to be able to kill him as well, and finish off that assault. But there's another tactical there, and he has a master-crafted grenade, and our heroics are all for nothing. We are going to go straight in with rapid deploy though. I would not usually do this because I absolutely despise it, but it is going to let us hold this point, and we are going to try and go right back in on C and see if we can just stop them getting the capture. That was a quad kill back there. Don't see that too often. Let's put a grenade in and just charge. We can kill off one. We can kill off another, possibly. No! Well, we tried, and I think we did a pretty good job there, all things considered. We may have lost, but it was a lot closer than I initially thought it was going to be, only losing by about 20 points, which equals about 10 seconds of point time. What a shame. 43 is a fair number of kills though, although 13 deaths is quite a lot. I don't know if it was particularly my fault for dying that much, or if it was just circumstances. Let's put it down to circumstances. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you on the battlefield.